tourism is the biggest industry in Fiji. How can young people be more than just workers and actually take leadership roles in it?
Well, that's a very good question. For my Rutuman side, there's this group named Rako. And at first, Rutuman, I believe the initiative was to project the Rutuman language to a greater audience, because Rutuman is one of those languages that are endangered. So instead of, not the tourism side, but more like advocating for more people that the Rutuman language is also one of those languages that need preservation. And I believe that that is not only for the Rutuman side, but most of the Pacific languages as well are at the verge of becoming endangered, extinct. A majority of our words are being altered and modified. So I believe that that's another great way of promoting our culture in tourism side, other than dance and cultural artifacts. But I believe that language is a strong key, because it carries more than just words. It carries our stories, our myths, our beliefs, and our ways of communication.
Gitali, what do you think? Tourism is the biggest industry in Fiji. How can young people be more than just workers?
As soon as you said the question, the first thing that came to my head was like Mata dance group, folk dance group. When I think of them, I see fire dancing. I can fire dance myself. I do not see that many Indo-Fijian girls fire dancing, so I do know how to fire dance. And I think creative arts is a great way to use, because I stand for the youth. And I hope that youths use their unique talents to create job opportunities, leadership roles to attract tourism. These dance groups, they have really young members. And I think what they're doing is quite amazing.
Tamaleshi?
I believe we can use what Miss NFA has mentioned. Use cultural customs like dancing, our meke, and also our language. Yeah.
Anasaini?
Well, for me, it's going to be the workers in the tourism industry. About building breweries and all this stuff in the tourism industry. I know there's like modern facilities in tourism industries, but for me, I would like to see like building breweries, bringing our history inside tourism industry.
We'll give Ms. Lelovia your answer, please.
I was waiting to answer that question because I was going to sell Lelovia to the audience that will be watching. I agree with Miss Social Advocacy Network's answer. She mentioned building bures, and when you come to Lelovia, you will notice that it's not very commercialized. It doesn't have fancy buildings, and I had talked about this before. They've got mbures, they've got mosquito nets, and there is a way that we can introduce it into tourism more, maybe, and with reference to the young people, how they can be workers. How can they be what? More
than just workers.
More than just workers, yes. They can just be more workers if they are given the opportunity to lead community campaigns, lead community activities. We see young people, young men, they're selling booze, they're selling coconut juice by the road. They can be organized to be like a formal business, and they can lead that themselves. That is an idea I had.
Now, Gitali, if you could create one new tourism idea to showcase Fiji, what would it be?
One new tourism idea. I'm not sure if it's in plan or if the initiative is on, but something more than planting just corals and mangroves. That includes diving, snorkeling, turning trips like these that solely focuses on more coral and mangrove plantations. In a way, it will benefit Fiji and our shores while bringing in tourists that come in for diving and snorkeling, but at the end we're still benefiting through it. So something like that, but at a greater audience, at a greater reach, with the sole purpose of getting the tourism in through snorkeling and diving, but to make sure that those activities enable that the corals are planted by the people who want to go for snorkeling and diving, more mangroves are planted, so something like this.
Anaseni, what would be one new tourism idea to showcase Fiji if you were given the opportunity?
My idea is a sightseeing environment. For example, sleeping giant in Otoka, if I'm right.
Rael?
Well, in my very first interview, I spoke to the media and I told them about how my outfit, the bag, the sash that I had, the flower that I had, was all made by hand. There's this group of people who are doing my wardrobe, who gather all these materials, natural, local, and they put together amazing pieces. Even the headpiece I'm wearing on my hair is made from hand. And I believe that our Pacific people have such great talent. We do not lack talent because we were voyagers, we were warriors, we were healers, artisans. We are very creative people. And that is also another way for tourism to be more attracted, because people will obviously look at something and see the creativity and be attracted. And to be able to use this in the tourism sector is not only advocating but also protecting our culture and promoting people's skills as well. So yes, handicrafts, art and craft is, Pacific people do not lack talent at all. So this is a gateway.
Tiare?
I was wondering if we'd have culture shows like how we have the Hibiscus, and we have beautiful, a variety of cultures in Fiji. We are very, very multicultural, and that introduced in a show like the Hibiscus, and they come and they introduce the different unique, their uniqueness in their culture. I wonder if that would be done. I would introduce that if I had the opportunity to.
Temalesi?
When you speak about tourism, I was thinking about my home island in Vanuatu, especially South Savo, a hidden paradise. So we have a lot of beautiful sightings, especially the views and the waterfalls. We have like big waterfalls and very beautiful sightings. And yes, I think I might take the tourists there.
Take everyone to
Take
the hidden
everyone to the
paradise.
hidden paradise.